Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Digital security begins with hardware security modules. The hardware security module is a physical computing device that safeguards and manages digital keys, performs encryption and decryption functions for digital signatures, strong authentication, and other cryptographic functions that are essential to protect your data, customers, and business. These modules traditionally come in the form of a plug-in card or an external device that attaches directly to a computer or network server. A hardware security module contains one or more secure cryptoprocessor chips. HSMs are used to protect sensitive data and applications, digital payments, web browsing, and cloud services, but most people don't know why they should use an HSM. HSMs are used for real-time authorization and authentication in critical infrastructure, thus are typically engineered to support standard high-availability models, including clustering, automated failover, and redundant field-replaceable components. HSMs may have features that provide tamper evidence, such as visible signs of tampering or logging and alerting, or tamper resistance, which makes tampering difficult without making the HSM inoperable, or tamper responsiveness, such as deleting keys upon tamper detection. Each module contains one or more secure cryptoprocessor chips to prevent tampering and bus probing, or a combination of chips in a module that is protected by the tamper evident, tamper resistance, or tamper responsive packaging. The demand for hardware security modules is booming, and the HSM market is expected to reach $2.75 billion by the end of 2026. As there is an increase in cybercrimes, many corporates are adopting HSM as a service or cloud HSM, which is a subscription-based offering where customers can use a hardware security module in the cloud to generate, access, and protect their cryptographic key material separately from sensitive data. The service offering typically provides the same level of protection as an on-premises deployment while enabling more flexibility. Customers can transfer CAPEX to OPEX, enabling them to only pay for the services they need when they need them. A report says that cryptographic operations like encryption and digital signing are worthless if the private keys they use are not well protected. Today, attackers have grown much more sophisticated in their ability to locate private keys that are stored or are in use. HSMs are the gold standard for protection of private keys and associated cryptographic operations and enforce the policy defined by the using organization for users and applications that can access those keys. HSMs can be used with many different types of applications that perform encryption or digital signing. It enables your employees to use your organization's private keys without needing direct access to them. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. TataTech likely to grow 69% by 2025. Tata Technologies is expected to grow 69% to about $800 million by 2025, up from the current $473 million, driven by an increase in demand in the electric vehicle space and aviation. The company is planning to increase the staff strength in the Bengaluru unit from about 400 to 1,000 in the next 18 months. The company is also looking at growth through mergers and acquisitions. Researchers reveal why cybercriminals target cryptocurrency users. Cybercriminals are impersonating popular crypto platforms such as Binance, Cello, and Trust Wallet with spoofed emails and fake login pages to steal login details and deceitfully transfer virtual funds. The rise and proliferation of cryptocurrency has also provided attackers with a new method of financial extraction. As cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens become more mainstream, there is a greater likelihood of more individuals falling victim to fraud attempting to exploit people for digital currencies. 70-year-old duped for ₹57 lakh by cyber-fraudsters. A 70-year-old Mumbai man was recently extorted into paying ₹57.50 lakh by a gang of cyber-fraudsters. The cheaters disguised as executives of a friendship club and then engaged him into sexually explicit conversation with a woman, later posing over the phone as a police officer and extorted money from him. The man told police that he has retired from a private job and lives alone in Mumbai. He received a message on the phone and received a phone call later where a cyber fraudster offered him membership and asked him to pay ₹3,000 in the bank account the caller provided. To take strict actions on telcos who fail to appoint nodal officer. The Department of Telecom warned telecom service providers of strict action if they fail to appoint a nodal officer as required under the National Security Directive on Telecommunication for trusted telecom portals. The directive mandates telecom service providers to only install equipment from the trusted source as approved by the competent authority. Under the provisions of the directive, the government declares a list of trusted sources and trusted products based on approval of a committee headed by the Deputy National Security Advisor for installation in the country's telecom network. Hardware vulnerability found in Apple's M1 chips. MIT researchers have unearthed an exploit in Apple's M1 chips that originates in a hardware-level security mechanism called pointer authentication codes or PAC. The attack called Pac-Man guesses PAC codes and fools the system into thinking it has not been maliciously altered. This mechanism prevents an attacker from running malicious code from the device's memory and guards against buffer overflow exploits, causing memory to leak into other locations of the chip. This is a hardware-level attack which cannot be fixed by software patches and could remain unfixed. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.